Every person's life has one incident they can never forget, no matter how hard they try. My name is Dheeraj Salunk, and I have had one such incident that I haven't been able to forget for the last 18 years. This happened in 2005. I had shifted from Lachur to Borgayan village with my mother A. Borgayan was the village of my grandfather Ajuba, my mother's father. I was an 18-year-old boy at the time. My father had left my mother for another woman. Since then, I had been living with my mother. Around that time, I also had a motorcycle accident in Lachur. Soon after I recovered, we left Lachur and moved to Borgayan. Only my mother and I were left in the family because Ajuba and my grandmother Aji had passed away. My mother was their only child, and after their passing, all their property was transferred to her name. My grandfather was the Parental village head, landowner of that village. His vada, a large, ancestral house mansion, was situated outside the village in the fields. We started living in that two-story vada. I always preferred the rooms on the second floor, so I took a room up there. Behind the vada was a pond, and the path to the pond went through a garden. I would often sit by the window, day and night, enjoying the rain outside. But within a few days, I started seeing strange people in that garden. One night, I was sitting by the window, watching the heavy, continuous rain. That's when I saw a strange woman standing right below my window. She was looking at me with angry eyes. She had dark circles under her eyes, and the oddest thing was that her throat was slit and bleeding. I was terrified by this sight. Suddenly, the woman screamed loudly. Her shriek was so frightening that it chilled me to the bone, and I ran downstairs to my mother. I told her about the strange woman standing below my room's window. But when my mother came into the room and looked down, the woman was nowhere to be seen. Son, maybe you're having hallucinations because of the head injury from the accident. Or perhaps in the dark, you saw the shadow of a tree moving and mistook it for a woman, my mother suggested. I kept telling her that there really was a strange woman, but she wouldn't believe me. That night, I somehow managed to fall asleep. The next day, I was extremely bored sitting inside the vada. I wanted to go out, walk in the fields, and swim in the pond behind the vada. But my mother had forbidden me from leaving the vada because I had been discharged from the hospital only 5 or 6 days earlier. Although I felt perfectly fine and had no headaches, my mother insisted I stay inside for a few more days. Ever since I arrived in Borgayan, I wanted to meet Shivani. Shivani was a very good friend of mine. She only saw me as a friend, but I felt more than friendship for her. I just wanted to meet Shivani soon, and I was waiting for my mother to let me leave the vada. That night, I was looking for our cat inside the vada, but I couldn't find her anywhere. I went to my room and lay on the bed. However, I was utterly bored from lying on the bed all day. We had an old black and white TV, but it wasn't working due to the rain. Heavy rain was pouring outside, so I got up and walked toward the window again.